Hey players, saying goodbye to friends is never an easy thing to do. I know right now you might be experiencing a lot of different emotions like sadness, anger, anxiety, or even fear as to what's going to happen when they're gone. But don't worry. In this video, I'm going to share a few tips on how you can get the most out of your friendships and how to keep in contact with them going forward.
This is the Just Me. You're watching the Just Me.
For some of you, your friends may be going to a different school, graduating early, or one of you is just moving somewhere totally far out. Regardless of the reason, saying goodbye is never easy. Over time, I'm sure you've developed a really close bond with your friend. They're someone you can confide in, someone you can trust, and someone you know that has your back when you need it. And part of the fear here is knowing that things won't be the same once they're gone. I mean, it's impossible to find a new best friend just like them, right? Speaking from my own experience, as you grow older, you enter new environments, you meet new people, and you form new relationships. Now, that's not to say that your new friendships totally erase your previous ones as if they didn't matter. It just builds on top of them. But before you move into that new stage, there are still plenty of things you can do with your current friends to enjoy your time together. One thing you can do is create a photo collage, or even better, record a bunch of videos of your last few days together. Now I know you may be thinking, well, what are those videos going to be about? But it doesn't really matter. Sometimes looking back at old videos of your friends just being themselves is a fun thing to do. I know for me, when I look back at old pictures and videos of me and my friends hanging out back in the day, it does make me feel kind of sad because we have gone on our own separate ways. But it also makes me feel kind of happy because it reminds me of the good times we've shared. Trust me on this. I know having tons of pictures and videos might not hold a lot of weight now, but when you're looking back on them years from now, you're going to remember a lot of inside jokes and funny things that you completely forgot, and it's going to make you smile. Another thing you can do is have a goodbye celebration with you and all of your friends. Get everyone together to play video games for hours, take a bike ride around the neighborhood, or just hang out and talk. Time is something you won't ever get back. So if you could spend even just a little bit more time hanging out with your friends, go for it. But if there really isn't any time for you to actually see your friends, don't beat yourself up about it. It's totally okay to feel bummed out and sad here. Don't push yourself to feel like you need to be over it or that you don't care. Be in those feelings, and when you're ready to move forward, be about it. Before any of you move on though, one thing you might want to do to keep the friendship alive is to create a group chat with everyone in it. Sometimes friends tell each other, yeah, we'll keep in contact, and they never end up messaging each other. But when you're in a group chat, everyone is sending messages, everyone's asking for each other's opinions, and it just pushes you a little bit more to be interactive. That way, even if you guys can't see each other again, you can still keep each other informed on what's going on in your lives. I know for me, that's how I communicate with a lot of my friends. We're all busy people, but group chats allow us to keep in contact with one another. As far as any kind of final conversations you may have with your friends, try to keep things light. Talk about inside jokes you guys have, things you're looking forward to, and just generally talk about the same stuff you always talk about. The more normal you keep those conversations between you and your friends, the less tension you're going to build in yourself and between you and them. If you feel like you don't agree with that, and it's just crazy to treat it like it's normal. I mean, your friend is leaving and you're never going to see them again. It's totally okay to talk to them about how you feel. Remember, they're your friend. You should be able to talk to them about anything, right? In some cases, either one of you may not want to address that final conversation because it's awkward or it's just sad to do, and that's okay as well. But now we have to rip the band-aid off, and the fact of the matter is that in some cases, you're never going to see or talk to your friends again. Sometimes the connection just dies out between you two. I mean, as you're growing, you're experiencing different things and you're entering different stages of your life. So trying to hold on to what was might not match for them what is. If you start to notice that your friend is just losing interest or talking to you less and less, try to be open and understanding of that. That might be the right decision for them, but for you, you're going to have opportunities in the future to develop new friendships based on where you are in your life. I know it's hard and sad to deal with, but usually when you feel like you've reached the end of one road, the next stage of your life is just about to begin. What do you think though? Are there any close friends that you feel like you've had to say goodbye to recently? Leave your comments below and we'll talk about it. Also, I just relaunched my Patreon page for the Josh Speaks. If you don't know what Patreon is basically a way for fans to help support creators in doing awesome things. Basically, you donate every single month, either per video or for the month in itself, and you help that creator just create more awesome content. For you guys, I have a bunch of cool perks up there for the $1, $3, and $9 range, so definitely go check out and see what I have available. If you want to learn more about making friends, definitely check out my video over there on the side where I share 5 simple tips for how to make friends. And below that, I have a playlist dedicated to all of my friendship videos, dealing with friends making fun of you, how to avoid arguments with them, and more. As always, guys, love and peace.